Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Tina. I am having a lot of fun. If you're new and this is the first video you're watching, this is layout 3 of my 25 years of Harry Potter anniversary workshop. It's 10 pages right now. I have the 10 pages available, but I may actually continue to add to this because I'm having such a good time. In video world, I'm going to be able to put one of these in every week while I prepare for an upcoming vacation, so that I can keep creative inspiration flowing out to everybody. But in my world, I have been crafting since it was very dark because this was a perfect night for me to craft. I don't sleep. I share real life, real crafting in my real time, and it's very freeing for me to not have to worry about doing super professional videos or dubbed over videos or anything like that. But here we are, layout 3, and it's all about Hogwarts. I plan on adding a little something to this that just says something to the effect of, we all need a place where we can be ourselves, like our true selves. So I plan on adding that, but I don't know how I want to add it. That's a personal one for me. So that will somehow come into my journey, into my journaling. All right, so we have Hogwarts here, and I opted to do a print and cut on this. It's big, it's beautiful, I love it, all the drawn lines, and a lot easier than paper piecing this little puppy together. All right, and then I have a Hogwarts sign here, and this layout is one of our 2026 sketches. I'll put all the information down in the details, or in the description of the video. All right, so I've done some pre-work. The pre-work I did was just to do my circle. And I did my circle, and I wanted to share it with you because I have to take it apart. When you're putting your circle together, I did it, of course. I put my circle in, and then I turned it over and I scotch taped it from the back. My moons are not in the right direction. So I did use scotch tape. If this ever happens to you and you have to lift it, it's better to just rip the scotch tape if you have to, like with your scissors. But I'm just going to go around and take this out and then retape it in. If I had followed my paper, this would not have happened. And by that, I mean, if I had just put directional paper to directional paper on the back, I would have been super happy and not have had this. But I think it's important that we share all things. Scotch tape, washi tape, they can both be pretty friendly. All right, so now what I'm going to do is, and I have this ring as well to add another layer of dimension. I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to match this to this. Now, since I have some tape on it, I'm just going to lay my circle in there and give the tape a little bit of a push and flip it over and see if I'm right. Okay, yeah, that's the way to do it. So there you go. We all have our moments. I'm actually a little over. And I, of course, used way more scotch tape than you need. A few little pieces of scotch tape or washi tape is plenty. I need to just shift this. It's coming the slightest amount up. There we go. Much better. Okay. Okay, all good things. There we go. Much better. Well, I have a little bit of a gap, but I'm not going to worry about it. Okay. Ta-da. All right, so now I have this cliff piece down bottom, and as I said, this is a sketch instead of from our 2026 sketchbook. Instead of having this circle that would sit on top, I went ahead and sliced the circle out and added a ring, a layer. I don't know what we want to call that. I added something. Okay, little cliff piece down bottom, and then this is already on foam tape. Now I only want to add adhesive to the bottom of this because I might want to do some tucking with my photo mats. So now adding this so that it's sitting on the cliff, and then it's the moon. My Harry Potter fans, they arrive at night. So there we go. And I can always go in and just put a piece of black paper on the back to lessen that. I might show you that just in case. All right, this long mat. These are holding 2 1/8 by 2 1/8. 3 little 2 1/8 by 2 1/8, making like a little film slide kind of thing, but not exactly. I get 3 mats on this, and I don't know what I'll put. Because I only put that adhesive at the bottom, I currently have a pocket made out of Hogwarts. I'm just working on top of my other layout, the one that has all the crazy paper, so that has to be fun, right? There we go. Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da. And I just made this. So this is 2 1/4 by, I think it's something weird, like 4 7/8 or something. 5 7/8, I don't know. Let's see, 7, so who knows? Let's get a bigger ruler for y'all. I love little things like this. Like multi-mats. The multi-mats. It is about 6 3/4. So 6 3/4 by 2 3/8. Okay, and you can see now, because I only put adhesive at the bottom, I'm going to be able to slide and tuck this right in here. I have another mat, and this one I don't really want to slide and tuck. I want to fix where this one's going to go. I'm using the reverse side of some suitcase paper to bring some blue in on this, and I need to kind of be mindful of how much of my photograph I'm going to want to cover. So moving this over here. Okay. And I think I'm going to flip over. And since I did not do a fantastic job, I have some satin Scotch tape that I used on this, so it's a little shiny. And I think what I'm going to do is peel this up. It's like hard to see, but I can see the shine from the front on it a little bit. I'm going to peel this up and grab a scrap piece of black and just fill that in, because I did not do a great job of putting my circle on. I just kind of put it on really quick and said good enough is going to be good enough, and I'm not going to redo the circle, but I want to see exactly how much I want to pull off here. I'm going to put a little piece of black behind this because I just think that's going to be a lot more forgiving. You know, easy fixes. One of the reasons why I think I don't freak out so much when I make mistakes on my scrapbooking is because I feel like I've made them all. I've made so many mistakes. I'm just a hot mess, everybody. Just a hot mess. Okay, just going to put some adhesive right here to cover this up. That area right there should be fine. There we go. It doesn't matter what it looks like on the back. But isn't that Hedwig paper super cute? Here, we got some sticky there. I think I'll put some right here too, just in case I flip it over and then I'm like, ugh. Okay. There you go. All done. A little bit of scrap paper. And we are all set. Okay. Ta-da! Wait, do I still see shine? No, I don't. Yay. Okay. So now, you know, it's a little more forgiving. I don't see, you know, whatever. Because if I put a white paper behind it in my page protectors, I would be able to see that. All right, let's go back to this. And this is going to tuck in here like this. And I might make this removable, but I'm not 100. All right, and then Hogwarts is coming over here. And I want to show you what I'm going to be using. I already know I'm going to be using this sticker right here to have Hedwig on foam tape flying. This was the number. I haven't chosen a lot of my stickers. I've chosen the luggage, where the luggage is going. I do continue to kind of keep looking at them. I know that I'm planning on putting some of these in the middle of the hexagon layout that you haven't seen yet, but Hedwig flying in, it's gonna, right? Chef's kiss. Okay, so I want Hogwarts, and I don't think I want Hogwarts to be straight. I also thought about using this welcome banner, but if I use the welcome banner, I would need to like put the welcome banner on and then have Hogwarts maybe over here. So I think I could do welcome. I don't want a big tip. We're going to take a look at this welcome, even though I'm not going to put it on now because I'm going to do all my stickers later, as I mentioned in the other videos. Let me just get a little bit of this sticky off. Okay. There we go. So if I did the welcome, I could almost do the welcome here. And then I could do Hogwarts here. Okay, I could do the welcome here. Hogwarts here. Or I could not do the welcome. Or, don't worry, I have another idea. I kind of like it slightly turned right there. I could actually cut the banner pieces apart is the other one. I could do Hogwarts welcome. So let's check that one out. Let's move this. And then I want to make sure I would still be able to have my picture and not cover that up because there's no point. So if I want to do this, I need to pick a side that I'm going to shift to. And I am really liking this Hogwarts welcome. It's just a matter of where it would lay out the best. So I'll probably end up putting my photos down and not having this be a pull-out. And I think that's going to do it for me. I'm going to have that Hogwarts welcome. Now we just want to make sure that we can fit Hedwig. Yes, yay. Okay, so I'm going to leave this page alone except for putting down this guy right here. And I'm going to have so much fun decorating these pages. I get to do all my decorations at one time. So now I'm leaving this open because I'm still probably going to want to put something on this lower one. Even if it's just, like if I cover the whole thing up and just make it look like there's a picture there, so put a picture of something I don't care about, that is a possibility. All right. And I can see I'm turned a little bit more than I want to be turned. All right, I'm going to leave this side like this. I'm going to leave that sticker on there. Okay, awesome. Let's go head over to this one. I have a 3 1/8 by a 4 1/8 behind one of the pocket cards. I call them picture my life cards all the time, but behind the pocket cards. All right, and what I like about this layout is it's very whimsical. It's not so straight in design. It really has a lot of flexibility, but it all centers around these 2 by 10 1/2 strips. It's a great way to show off your papers, but what we want to make sure we do here is not have any of these at the same heights and the same angles. It really adds a lot, especially to this dark background. It's really going to let our picture shine. I'm going to do this one kind of towards the center. And then now we're going to move. Here we have some Hedwig. And what I think I'm going to do, so we have to grab our adhesive gun a lot less. I'm going to go ahead and flip these. Oh, this one's going to be fun to find. Adhesive will help. Oh, already flipped. This is why I normally do not use the big gun, is because it is noisy. I have a little one standing by. I should have grabbed it. Okay, so I'm going to do this one up high. Slightly different angle. I'm going to skip over to this blue one and I'm going to lay this down, but I'm not going to press it. And the one next to it. Come down further. I don't want the plaid up top, so let me do a switch. There we go. And then our last piece. And just crisscross. And if you don't like the gaps in it when you're done, if you want it to close more, you can add more smaller pieces for more detail, or you can throw more in there, but you can see it's very whimsical. You just don't want them the same height or on the same angles. That's the background. I think this is such a great background. It shows off your paper from your pack, but the other thing it does is it's a great scrap layout to pull a background together, especially if you have one pattern paper that you can pull off for that 12 by 12. That thing's good all day. All right. I want this to cross as many papers as it can. So right now, this is crossing 1, 2, 3, and all those lines and hanging over the edge gives me that extra. All right. I have these two for here. And then I have 3 3 1/4. I have some of that moon paper coming across. These are going to go nice and straight down the edge. And I want these a little closer together. I think that's looking good. This is what I had in mind. Let's grab some foam tape. I really like a layout like this because it's kind of haphazard. And for me, being a sketch scrapbooker, it's hard to it's hard to sketch, you know, your whimsical layouts that just you kind of throw them together, and you know, you have a lot of freedom with how you put things, and things aren't, you know, put this here and this goes here, and you know, it's more strict. So this kind is fun. It's fun. I like it. All right. I'm having the best time doing this Harry Potter collection. All right, so we're gonna have this one on foam tape. Magic happens here. And I even have like a little crystal ball, another one. And let me show you, this one is on the sticker sheet. So if you really wanted to, you know, bring it in twice, you could. I will not be doing that, but I know I've seen layouts where people do the same kind of theme all the way through. And I don't know if there's enough to pull that off, but I feel like if you chose a few elements, there's so many stickers. Can't get over how many stickers. Trying to decide if I want this up or this down. I think I'm going to do this one down, like this. There we go. And then we have those 3 3 1/4 by 3 1/4 mats off to the side. And all the information on these are in the sketchbook. And then what I do is, since I design in Design Space, that's my preferred place to design. So if you look at one of our sketchbook designs here, you'll see they have these full pictures. I designed these pictures in Design Space. So since I have files for every single one of those, I just gift those to you. They'll come to your email. So if you like Design Space, you will have all kinds of fun things. And then I just go in and save the file. I just do save as on my files, and I just take that and create a color code for my new paper that I'm using. So this would be Harry Potter, and I would change them to, you know, greens and oranges and purples, just to represent all the different papers that I'm using in the collection. Always keep my master though. Always, always keep my master. Oh, look at this. This is going to look fantastic. Okay, so it's fine. It's an out of use runner. All right, so we are going to have, I'll show you guys, this will be, put these down here just so you can get a picture, because this one is a little bit more chaotic. Look at this. So the pictures are going to steal the show. Do I have, here you go, look at this. These pictures are going to steal the show. And then all of this paper that looks so random right now is going to become a really beautiful backdrop for all of those pictures. Look, because right now it just looks like so much crazy paper. And I would like one to go the other way. I'm always looking, we'll just put it on upside down for the purposes. Look. So you can see how much of this is going to become a background. And then your pictures are going to shine. I think it's going to be great. Okay, so what I'm going to do is, if you watch the other videos, you know it. I am going to finish the other layouts, putting all the bases together like this. And then I'm going to add all of the stickers to all 10 pages. I'm going to share and show everything that I did. So when I come back through Video Magic, I will have all of the stickers down. I will have this looking spectacular, but that way you do not have to watch me pull the stickers, you know, take the sticky off, add the foam tape and put them on, because that sometimes can take me a half hour. It will take me longer than this whole video now. And then black bling is going on this. I really looked at this, and let me see if I can find, I mean, I have a whole pack of it though, but like this black bling is going to go on all 10 pages. It's going to be so fantastic. All right, guys, thanks so much for joining me. I've ended every single one of these videos, even though I'm coming back, like I'm ending the video. And what I realized is I have a second part, but you know what? You can still hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks so much. Let's take a look at the details with this layout for Hogwarts. Okay, so I added the welcome banner right underneath the Hogwarts and Hedwig, just like I said I would. I also did a letter underneath. So Hedwig is on foam tape, and then the letter underneath is just kind of tucked under there. I did think about kind of cutting it and putting in there, but I was really happy with what I had. And as I mentioned, I'm really embracing simpler style with my scrapbooking, and I'm really trying to focus on things being good enough and just more joy instead of more perfection. I love how this is showcased over here. I added some gems here, just our standard black gems. This says welcome witches and wizards. I thought that one was so great. And then I added a little hat, some magic, and these are the pets that you can bring to Hogwarts with you. Okay, so you can see here we have owl, a cat, a frog, also a rat would be allowed, but I was thankful one was not on the sticker sheet. Okay, so I really think that the Hogwarts is so nice, and then such a great way to put this together. It's kind of whimsical with the way that you put those background strips, as I mentioned, and my details came off really, really nicely. Just great stickers on that sheet. So many small detail stickers and a few larger ones that it balanced it really well. I hope you guys are enjoying this Harry Potter series, and please hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. I'd love to keep on crafting with you guys. If you feel free, leave me a comment. Let me know which one of the layouts you're liking best, what you might like to try, if I can answer any questions, all of those things. I really enjoy the interaction of, and it brings joy to my heart. All right, you guys, take care. Bye-bye.